Kayla Clark and Indiana Fever is currently putting the beats on the Chicago Sky, and I'm telling you right now, Angel Reese is furious.
You got this little white girl and Kayla Clark out here busting that flat out, bro. Triple dub. And I don't want to hear none of that stat pattern stuff, bro. She had a triple double, and that's just the facts, man.
Hold everything. Did you see what just happened? A moment that started as a heated clash on the court has exploded into a full-blown firestorm, dominating headlines and sparking fierce debates across social media. This isn't just another game. It's a pivotal chapter in women's basketball history, featuring two of the sport's brightest stars, Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark. What began as a fierce rivalry has now erupted into controversy that could change how we see athletic passion, professionalism, and competitiveness. And the latest shocker, Reese, the fiery powerhouse, has been suspended by the Chicago Sky coach after a wild altercation, a fight that's got everyone asking, is this the end of Reese's rise or just the start of her legendary story? You won't want to miss a second of this drama. From jaw-dropping plays to shocking suspensions, this is the controversy everyone will be talking about. So make sure to hit that subscribe button, ring the bell to stay notified, and stick around as we break down every twist and turn of this epic story. Let's get into it. It all started innocuously enough. A routine play, a fast break, a moment that might have been forgotten in the dull hum of a game had it not been for what followed. Caitlin Clark, renowned for her exceptional shooting, court vision, and the ability to rack up triple-doubles like nobody's business, was on fire early in the game. Her confidence radiated, her shots were falling, and she played with the calm coolness of a seasoned veteran. But then came a play that changed everything. During a breakneck transition, Clark made a statement with her game. "No layups in my house," she declared, as she dribbled past defenders with her trademark swagger. Her bold move was punctuated by a theatrical, exaggerated tumble, a flop that seemed almost choreographed, as if she'd rehearsed it in a Hollywood stunt scene. Reese, known for her fierce competitive edge and unyielding attitude, was caught off guard. Her reaction was swift and visceral. She flew past defenders, and in a moment that seemed almost choreographed for drama, she sent Clark sprawling with a hard, no-nonsense foul. The referees, perhaps surprised by the theatrics, called a flagrant foul on Clark, but many viewers felt it was a typical defensive play. Nothing malicious, just a hard basketball move. Clark, unfazed, turned around with a calm, confident smirk and said, "This is just basketball. It's either a layup or free throws. Pick one." Her tone was cool, collected, and unbothered, the mark of a star who's been in the game long enough to know she's got the upper hand. Reese, however, was visibly angry. Her face twisted into a glare that could cut steel. Her reaction was immediate, a fiery stare, clenched fists, and a body language that screamed frustration and defiance. She approached Clark, who continued to play without flinching, seemingly unruffled by the confrontation. The tension in the arena was palpable. You could almost feel the simmering rivalry boiling over. Things escalated further. The game, already heated, took an unexpected turn when Reese, after exchanging words with Clark, was suddenly benched, not as part of a strategic substitution, but as a disciplinary move. Cameras caught her sitting silently on the sideline, her face a mix of simmering fury and disbelief. Her body language was defiant. Her clenched fists and intense stare made it clear she was not about to back down. The decision to bench her became a lightning rod for controversy. Was it a coaching tactic to cool her down, or a punishment for her raw emotional response? Whatever the intention, it only added fuel to the fire. Reese's reaction was anything but subdued. Instead of pouting or sulking, she responded with an unmistakable display of attitude, a fiery, unapologetic stance that sent social media into overdrive. Her reaction was a declaration: "You can't silence me. I'm here to play hard, and I'm not afraid to show it." Her clenched fists, piercing stare, and defiant posture made her a viral sensation overnight. Memes flooded timelines. Some praised her passion as authentic and raw. Others criticized her for losing control. The debate raged. Is this what passion looks like, or is it a reckless display of emotion that could ruin her career? What happened next? That, my friends, was nothing short of legendary. Instead of quietly accepting her punishment, Reese delivered a statement that reverberated through the corridors of sports lore. With her signature attitude and unapologetic confidence, she made her stance clear. She was not backing down. In what many now call the mic drop moment, Reese doubled down on her emotions. She made it clear that her fire was part of what made her special, a symbol of her fierce competitive spirit. She refused to be silenced or subdued. Her words, her gestures, and her attitude exuded a raw, unfiltered passion that instantly transformed her from a promising player into a symbol of authenticity in women's sports. Fans, analysts, and fellow athletes couldn't get enough. Social media exploded with GIFs, memes, and hot takes dissecting every gesture, every word, every glance. Reese's boldness turned her into more than just a player. She became a story, a symbol of the new, emotionally charged era of women's basketball. Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark, the epitome of poise and professionalism, continued to dominate on the court. Quietly, she was stacking her third triple-double of the season, a feat that cemented her reputation as one of the most versatile players in college basketball history. Her performance was clinical, precise, and unflappable. Her demeanor was calm and collected, a stark contrast to Reese's fiery outburst, yet equally compelling. The aftermath of this incident, an unprecedented social media frenzy. Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, all platforms flooded with reactions. Fans took sides, memes flooded timelines, and the debate over sportsmanship versus passion raged with intensity. Some praised Reese's fiery spirit, claiming that her passion is what makes her stand out. They argued that emotion fuels greatness, and that punishing her for expressing herself was unfair. They saw her as a symbol of authenticity in a sport that often emphasizes control and composure. Others, however, criticized her for losing composure, arguing that her outburst was unprofessional and could tarnish her reputation. Concerns about disciplinary action from the NCAA loomed large. Would she face suspension, fines, mandatory anger management? The league, known for its emphasis on decorum, found itself at a crossroads. While Reese's meltdown dominated headlines, Clark remained the picture of composure. Her performance was spectacular, a masterclass in control and finesse. She continued to rack up points, rebounds, and assists, verifying her status as the game's most versatile star. Clark's demeanor was notably different. She was calm, focused, and unflappable, the epitome of professionalism. Her shots were surgical, her passes precise, and her reactions minimal. She let her game do the talking, a quiet demonstration of mastery that contrasted sharply with Reese's emotional display. This incident has only intensified the ongoing debate about who truly defines women's basketball. Is it Clark's cool, calculated brilliance or Reese's raw passion? Both have their loyal followers, and social media is flooded with side-by-side clips, memes, and conspiracy theories. Some speculate that this rivalry could elevate both players to new heights, igniting a fierce competition that will define the sport for years. Others worry it might overshadow their talent and distract from the game's progress, turning it into a soap opera rather than a showcase of athletic excellence. Regardless, this moment has cemented their legacies, for better or worse. It's a reminder that in sports, passion can be both a gift and a curse. Now, all eyes are on the NCAA's next move. Will Reese face suspension? Will she be fined or asked to attend conflict resolution programs? Or will the league decide to turn a blind eye, banking on the increased attention and the publicity this controversy has generated? Historically, disciplinary actions for similar outbursts range from warnings to multi-game suspensions. Given the high-profile nature of this incident, league officials are likely deliberating carefully. The decision could set a precedent for how emotional expression is handled across women's sports, balancing professionalism with authenticity. Many insiders believe Reese's future hinges on her next steps. Will she learn to harness her fiery spirit and channel it positively? Or will this incident define her career, a cautionary tale about the dangers of letting emotion take over? This isn't just a story about a foul or a suspension. It's a reflection of identity, rivalry, and the evolving landscape of women's sports. It's about pushing boundaries, challenging norms, and redefining what it means to compete at the highest level. In the end, the saga of Reese versus Clark is a testament to the unpredictable, emotional, and compelling nature of sports. It's about more than just the game. It's about passion, perseverance, and the relentless pursuit of greatness. So, what's next? Will Reese harness her fire and turn this moment into a catalyst for positive change? Can Clark maintain her poise in the face of rising rivalry? Only time will tell. But one thing is certain, the court is watching, and history is being written. Stay tuned, because this story isn't over yet. It's just beginning.